Quick video here on the taps that I made on this secondary winding here. We are connected all the way through the secondary, and you see we have a very high Henry rating of about 5 Henrys at 1 kilohertz. 10 kilohertz, we're looking at 63 millihenries, taking you back to 1K. But right here, 1K is going to be more than the frequency range we're looking for right now. 5 Henrys is what we have here. Pause. All right, on our, I guess our second tap here, we're down to 4 Henrys. We're going down in winding size. So 4 Henrys down from 5. That's at 1 kilohertz, and 10 kilohertz, 46 millihenries. But yeah, looking at the 1 kilohertz range, we're about 4.3 Henrys. Hold. Now, very interestingly enough, on our first set of taps here, if this will focus right here. So we had our first original tap, our second tap right there in the middle, and our third one. Just additional windings as you go forward in those taps, just like a standard tapped transformer. This one here is our shortest winding, these two here. And we see that we have 440 micro Henrys. That is quite a jump from the 4 Henrys we had at the next tap. Looking at 10 kilohertz here, we have 12 micro Henrys. Going back to our 1 kilohertz range here. Yeah, so replay this video and see the difference in that. What I want to point out here, there's a gargantuan difference between our first tap here and our second tap, and then our third tap from there. But the biggest gap is here from this first tap to second tap. So right here, and however many micro Henrys we're getting here, 440. As we connect this second tap, that adds a huge amount of inductance to the circuit, which changes our resonant frequency, which probably explains a lot about why this first one has been working so well. And these other two just don't seem to get any higher voltage or frequency for that matter. So the number of coils is essentially limited. So we have to take that into account for our next winding, because we want as many windings as possible, but we don't want a huge amount of inductance, because it still has to be within a range that's going to resonate with the very small capacitors that we have here, the nano capacitors, pico capacitors perhaps. So we got some math to do, and some new bobbins perhaps to make.
This is Stan's Revenge.